Hi, this is Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services and welcome to my Friday Business Finance Bulletin, my weekly roundup of news, tips, ideas and strategies on raising finance and dealing with banks. So what have we got for you this week? Well, we're going to be looking at a new TV program for entrepreneurs that needs you as its star. We're also going to be looking at a collaboration with the peer-to-peer lending world with an industry that typically finds it very hard to get access to finance. We're also going to be looking at a new support and mentorship program, which has got some support from one of the UK's leading accountancy firms. And in my business finance tip of the week, another chat or a clip from an interview that I did about business planning this time, looking at what should go into the section on staff and management. So let's start off with TV. Well, there's a TV program that needs you as its star. As we know, business programs are really popular, Dragon's Den, Apprentice, etc. Well, there's a TV program that's now going to be starting production shortly, and it's looking for entrepreneurs that are looking to raise money. So the idea is they're really going to take the concept of crowdfunding and bring it into the Dragon's Den world. But the potential investors are not going to be high-profile media stars. They're going to be ordinary investors. So this production company called Liberty Bell are actually looking for two sets of people. Number one, investors, ordinary investors like you, investors like me, people who want to support growing businesses, who are willing in a TV environment to be pledging £100, a couple of £1,000, whatever it may be. So if you're an investor in a crowdfunding site at the moment, think about maybe you want to join this little TV production. Now, if you're an entrepreneur who's also looking to raise money, this could be your opportunity. So you may be a startup or an established business looking for some more growth capital. Could be a couple of £1,000 up to tens of thousands of pounds, but you want the opportunity to pitch face-to-face with ordinary investors. So if this suits you, either as an investor or an entrepreneur, all you have to do is, first of all, go and check out the Liberty Bell website, which is libertybell.tv. If you're really interested to find out more about the program, just drop them an email at money@libertybell.tv. You can also follow them on Twitter, which is @businessinvestv. So Business Invest with a V on the end. So really interesting opportunity for either an investor or an entrepreneur. And who knows, it'd be really great to see somebody from this bulletin featured on the program. So good luck. So crowdfunding and peer-to-peer lending. Another example came up this week of how innovative peer-to-peer lending is. Now, there's one sector of the business world that really struggles to raise finance, and that's the creative industry, whether it's arts and crafts and hobbies, but also your design agencies, graphic designers, really artful people. And banks, kind of find it hard to get their head around what it is, the outcome that these companies do, and so it's hard to raise finance. So there's an umbrella organization called Creative United, and they realized this problem, and so they've created a subgroup called Creative Industry Finance, which is a group of lenders who are prepared to lend into the creative sector. So what they will do, they'll provide help and support. Now, the latest joining lender who's come on board there is Ratesetter. Now, Ratesetter, a peer-to-peer lender primarily on the personal side, but dabbling a little bit now in small business as well. So they come on board as a lender. So if you're in the creative sector and you want to know more about how you're going to get access to finance through these guys, first of all, check out the first umbrella organisation, and you'll find them at creativeunited.org.uk. And then also the network of lenders, find out how that one works by creativeindustryfinance.org.uk. As I said, a great example of how new lenders coming together to help a group of people who traditionally find it quite difficult to get finance. Now, mentorship and support. I'm a great believer, as you're a growing business, or even when you're starting a business, you need a group of advisors around you who will help you along your way and along this path. Now, there's a program that's been going since 2011, which was kind of started and funded by NatWest, called Entrepreneurial Spark. It's a mentorship program, and businesses who join get a mentor, they get boot camps and a lot of online support, all designed around helping them to build a more successful business. Well, one of the UK's largest accountancy firms, KPMG, has announced last week that it's also going to be supporting this program. They're going to be donating 36,000 hours over the next 3 years free to businesses on the program. Obviously, KPMG being an accountancy firm, they'll bring lots of business support and advice, particularly around financial information, which, as you know, if you're a watcher of all of these bulletins, I'm a great believer you need to get your numbers right. That's what lenders like to see. So the head office is based up in Glasgow, but they cover across the UK. So if you want to know more about how to tap into this support, just go along to their website, which is entrepreneurial-spark.com. And there you'll find case studies of what they do and also what's on offer generally. So it's entrepreneurial-spark.com. Great idea there of collaboration of two great industries. So, business finance tip of the week. Now, when we're looking to raise finance, business plans is something that banks always want. You know, it's all of the information they need to know about your business in one place. But there are lots of sections to go into the plan, and many business owners just don't know where to start. Well, here is a clip for an interview that I did looking particularly at business plans and the section of staff and management. So here I'll talk about what needs to go in that section. So let's go to that clip now.
All right, what's next?
So the next one then is management and your staff. Now here you're just putting an overview of your staffing structure in place. Hierarchy chart, you know, there's me and then there's all the different department heads. Yeah. Maybe just give a flavour of how the staffing structure works.
Okay, and how important is it to focus on that?
One of the key things, particularly in the SME market again, is that there are a lot of sole traders. They may not be employing anyone, so they're true sole traders, but there still may be a hybrid of sole traders where they may be employing 5 to 6 people. Yeah. Okay. But at the end of the day, the bank will look at it and say, do you know what, that business still depends on you. It only works if you're there. Yeah. So this section, it really is all about trying to convince the bank it's not just about me, that there are other people in this business. So it gives the bank manager confidence that if, God forbid, anything happened to you, the business would still survive. Yeah. And that means that he still gets his money back every month through the repayment of the loan or the overdraft facility. Yeah. So that's the key reason to put in there, just to convince the bank.
So some sort of disaster recovery almost.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. So it's also putting in here as well to give the bank manager an understanding of the structure, but also give a flavour of the training that people have to go through in order to stay a member of your staff. Your remuneration policy as well. Just give a flavour of how that works as well. Yeah. Just to show the bank that these are loyal staff, and this is how I make them loyal, by rewarding them well and training them well, and that they are there from a succession plan perspective if anything does happen. Okay. So there we are. You'll see if you are a sole trader or one key person within the business, you must remember the bank is not just lending to the business, it's lending to you and also the people around you. So make sure you give due credit to the people who support you within the business and include them in your business plan. So that's it for this week. As ever, I hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you have a business product or a business idea that needs finance, you want to chat it through, all you have to do, just drop us an email, info@businessloanservices.co.uk. Also check out our website, businessloanservices.co.uk. Lots of other resources on there as well. So that's it for this week. If you enjoyed the video, please share the link and the podcast link as well. And I look forward to being with you again next Friday. So have a great, successful, profitable week. Catch you next Friday. Bye-bye now.